Hello, this is Lord Og. Yes, it is, and here I am in Skyrim. This is my archer, now all in elven gear, which I think suits him nicely. So I am here to do a tutorial in blacksmithing because I'm doing a walkthrough of the game, and I don't want it to get to a point where people, when I do some blacksmithing, when people don't understand everything and start asking loads of questions. If I do this, it should help out. I may have to do this in two parts, it depends. I'll have to wait and see. I don't want to rush it and miss anything, so I'll have to wait and see as I go. Anyway, let's start with the basics. This is Whiterun, by the way. The entrance to Whiterun's just over there. Let me step into the body because it's easier. The entrance is there. Whiterun's a good place to come because it has all of the stuff you need in one place. You've got the workbench, the grindstone, tanning rack, forge and smelter all together, and it's probably the only town that has it actually like this. So, okay, let's begin with saying there are three main ingredients that you use in crafting for blacksmithing, and that is metal, leather, and jewels. And of course, a lot speak for themselves. The metals make the armour and weapons, and of course the jewellery. The leather is good for lining some of the metals and making some armours themselves. You have to make leather strips for straps and buckles. And also you have, of course, the jewellery themselves, the gems themselves that go into the jewels to make fancy jewellery that you can either sell or enchant. But we'll get there in a minute. Let's first start from the basics with the smelter. Now, with a smelter, which is this bell-shaped thing here, you have to bring to it ore, metal ores. Because this will turn metal ores into ingots for you. So first we need to find some metal ore. So this is where you find it. One place you can find ore is as you're running round outside or riding round if you have a horse. You'll find rocks that are a different colour to the rocks around them. These are usually ores. Go over with a pick, start digging away, and as you'll see, you'll be able to take the ore from it. This is one place. The other place you'll find ores is in mines. Here I am in a mine, and I've found some ore in front of me, just on the floor. It's a little bit harder to see because it kind of blends in a little bit more. You've got to look for the veins a little bit. Don't rush through. But you find the ores. When you find it, again, make sure you have a pickaxe in your inventory. You don't have to equip it, just have it in your inventory, and then just press the letter E. This is just a normal cave. It's actually near the start of the game. So, and you just press letter E, and you will start to dig for the ore. And you'll see in the top left corner, it tells you that the ore is going into my inventory. See, iron ore added there. And garnet. So you do find gems here as well as you're doing this. So there you go, and that's how you find your ore in this game. Okay, so now you've seen where to find the metal ore, and you bring it now to your smelter. When you activate the smelter, you'll start shoveling away. Click on miscellaneous, and the game will know all the ores you have in your inventory. Now, as soon as you go down and you get to something you can turn into ingots, they will light up like these. I found an ebony mine, so I managed to get 10 ebony ore. Now it's going to take 2 ebony ore to turn 1 ebony ingot. And you'll see that go down to 6, then to 4, then to 2, and then that is 5 ebony ingots, but the ebony ores have gone. Same with them. I've got 5 iron ore. It takes 1 iron ore to make a ingot, so yeah, we'll do a few of them. Let me do a few of these. Would it be better if they do a slider, so you could just get them all done in one go rather than keep having to click every time? But never mind. Silver ingot. Let's do 2 of them. And if you look, a steel ingot is a mixture of corundum and iron. So let's make 1 of them. Okay, so now basically I've turned most of my ores into ingots, and that means now I'm ready to craft. Well, first there's something else we can do, and that is leather. Now, for leather, you need pelts. Basically, animal pelts. That's really the only thing that does it. Bear pelt, wolf, I think goat does it, saber cat, but there's different kinds. Like you'll have cave bears and normal bears and different bears. You'll have snowy saber cats and just normal saber cats, and they all, when you kill them and you loot their dead body, you usually find that it says that the pelt is there, like the wolf pelt, bear pelt, whatever. And pick it up, and then bring it to a tanning rack, activate the tanning rack, and click miscellaneous. And it will tell you here that I can make 4 leather from a saber cat snow pelt. So I will click on that, and that goes down to 1, and I've just added 4 leather to my inventory. Do it again, 4 more leather. From here I'm making the normal saber cat, but I've still got two normal saber cat pelts, and they still do 4 leather, so that's another 8 leather. Thank you. That's from a cave bear, 1, so let's take that. Excuse me, hiccup. And a normal bear, 2 of them, but I will get 4 leather each time, so let's take that. There we go. Now, I need some leather strips. Leather strips, of course, are there to help with buckles and things like that, so let's go ahead and do some of those. Right. There we go. Right, so now we've turned ore into ingots and pelt into leather. So we have basically everything we need now to craft with. So now we come over to the forge. Now the forge is the thing that is where you build everything. Whether it be weapons, whether it be armour, whether it be jewellery, it's all done here. So I'm going to go ahead and activate the forge. There we go. Now, as you can, in this episode, I'm going to jump straight to jewellery and explain that. And then in the next episode, because I think I will have to do 2, I'm going to explain armour and weapons. So, let's come down here. And if you look, down at the bottom of our list is jewellery. So I'll click on that. Now, jewellery takes a mixture up of gems and normal metals in ingot form, like gold or silver or whatever. Now, gems are picked up, I'll tell you where to find them. Gems are usually found anywhere. Literally anywhere. They can be in somebody's house, in sacks, in dressers, dressing tables, wardrobes, things like that. You can go in bandit camps, whether they be in a cave or whether it be in a fort somewhere. It could be on their bodies because they're bandits, so they steal things. So you might loot the bodies and find some gems there. Also, again, you might find them on tables, in sacks, wherever. If I show you quickly, my I'll just put my inventory on. If I put my inventory on, you see you got things like emerald there, garnet, sapphire and ruby there. So just my advice about this game is check everywhere. If you look at my alchemy guide, pick all flowers up, all mushrooms up, just grab everything. You never know what you'll get. So check everywhere. Jewellery, checking tables, chest drawers, wardrobes, loot all bodies, and you'll find that slowly you start to build a nice collection of jewellery up. So anyway, you activate the forge, and we go down to jewellery. Now, why would we make jewellery? Well, it's simple in a way, because the thing about jewellery is it's not useful as in the like armour and weapons are, but it's good for making money. And then if you look at a gold diamond necklace, if I had a flawless diamond, you're talking 1,200. Now, that's the value it would be to me. If I actually sold this, I'd probably still get about 500-600 for it. So it's a lot of money. And if you're not using the diamond for anything else or using the gold for anything else, why not? Make some jewellery. And look at that, for instance. If I make a gold and emerald ring, it requires a normal emerald. I've got one. And it requires 1 gold ingot. I've got 2. So I can make a gold emerald ring. Now, it's 700 to me. Probably about 400, 450 in the shop. So that's good money. It gives me money. If I'm not using the emerald for anything, which I'm not, and if I'm not using the gold for anything right now, which I'm not, I can make myself a nice piece of jewellery and go and sell it to the shop. Or, my other choice is I can take it to an arcane enchanter and enchant it with some attributes. If you want to know about enchanting, watch my enchanting tutorial. But you might put HP on it, extra HP on it, or extra magicka, or stamina, whatever. There's lots you can do when it comes to enchanting. So if you haven't got a, say, if you haven't got a ring, you're not wearing a ring right now, create yourself a nice ring here, and then take it up, get it enchanted, and then you can cater your enchantments that are on your armour, weapons, and jewellery to how you play. So basically that's it, and they all use different things. Some use even more things that I haven't actually got. There's one that uses bit 3, I think it is. Anyway, I don't know. But so I mean, I thought, oh look, it's diamond's always going to bring you something nice in, and you can just sell it, make good money if you're not using it. And I think that's about it really for now for jewellery. I'm 10 minutes in, so I'll never get armour and weapons explained in a few minutes. So I'm going to leave it there at jewellery. There isn't much more you can do with jewellery. You can only really make it and then sell it or enchant it. That's about all you're going to do with it. But I hope this has still helped by showing you where to get the ores and how it all works and changing your pelts into leather, etc. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button. It tells me that you're watching it, that you're liking it, that it's helping you, and I'll keep making more if anybody's stuck on anything else. So feel free to comment, feel free to send me a message. I do answer all messages, I do answer all comments if I can, which I always have done so far. So I'm going to go and leave it at that and do the second part right now. So you take really good care of yourselves, and goodbye for now, my friends.